Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sylvia the Nurse Mom, and today I'm here to educate you on nutrition in our kids. I know most moms enjoy that first moment when you start breastfeeding, although it might not be interesting to some of them, but breastfeeding your child brings a lot of bond. But after that, we need to think about the nutrition of our kids because once they get to 6 months, we introduce feeding to our children, which is so crucial. And this topic came to me after I've said a couple of times I've noted some kids when they are brought to the clinic, they are underweight. And when you ask the mom, they are like, hakuli vizuri, I don't know what to give my kid. So today, Sly the nurse mom got you. So stay tuned to get a couple of insights on the nutrition of our kids, and also this will be nutrition in our kids part 1, so there'll still be a part 2 and even a part 3 to come. And before I go deeper into the topic, the first thing I want us to know is these are human beings we are bringing up. See anything but ni mtu we are bringing up. So one thing we should consider is what will my child enjoy. So as you're preparing that meal, make sure it's a tasty meal for your kid so that that child will not get bored about it, and that child will enjoy eating it, and you won't have those complaints of mtoto wangu hakuli, mtoto wangu hapendi uji, mtoto wangu hapendi maziwa. So you won't have such complaints. The other thing you should also consider is this, as I've told you, it's a human being. So can you give balanced diet to your kid? So what does the balanced diet entail of? We have carbohydrates, we have proteins, we have vitamins, we have fiber foods, and we have water. That is part of the balanced diet that you should give your children. That is, and as you're giving that balanced diet, you should have in mind that this kid is growing, and for a child to grow, they need bodybuilding foods. So it is protein that we should give, and also carbohydrates for the energy. So you find that most moms are giving more of the carbohydrates that is being used by the children when they are high up and jumpy, and forgetting that they need the protein for them to grow. So we should have that in mind. They should have more protein and also carbohydrates, but the protein should be more. And another thing we should get to know also is we should introduce food one by one. We should not introduce food mara moja too, like pap. No, introduce food one by one. That is, if today you say you're giving uji, give uji first and get to identify, is it reacting with my kid? Is my baby enjoying it? Do I have to add something more? Do I have to deduct something more? Because we find some parents are going for those uji flours that have been mixed with a couple of things. So we tend to not identify what our kids are allergic to. So introduce something one by one. And then we also need to identify the portions we are giving our kid. At every age, at every stage, we should give a certain portion. Like at 6 months, a baby should eat twice. Then at 7 to 8 months, a baby can eat thrice. So you go increasing the times in which the baby is feeding. And you should also remember, even if you've given the feeding, do not forget you're supposed to breastfeed this kid, because your breast milk is still the best. So don't forget that you're supposed to give breast milk to that kid. So I need those to be our key steps that are going to guide us in nutrition of our kids, because we need healthy kids. We need kids who are well immuned, because we get to find some feeds give immunity to our children. So we need well immune children. We need healthy kids, bubbly kids, kids who will grow well and to have a better future tomorrow. I'm sick and tired of seeing kids who come to the clinic, you check the weight, you are disappointed because you are worried, like, why is the parent not concerned? So I tend to give health education to these moms who come, and I do see, yes, some moms are disturbed about their kids' weight. So today I'm here for those moms who are so disturbed about their children, whose weight is not going up. Every time you come to the clinic unaambiwa mtoto wako kilo yake ni kidogo. Today on this part 1, I want to encourage each and every mom out there that don't think your child hawezi kula. Every child will eat. One thing, start by identifying what does my child like. Once you know that, you can know where to start from. And also learn to know that my child needs tasty food, just like you do want tasty food, food that is tasting well, food that has been made properly. That's what also your child wants. Another thing I need you to put in mind also is hygiene. As you're trying to start feeding your child, are you considering proper hygiene? Because we find this is the age where diarrhea starts coming in and out. Kila saa anaharisha, anatapika. Are you practicing the right hygiene? Are you cleaning that food before you cook it? Those utensils, are you cleaning them properly? Let me tell you, moms, when you start feeding your child, kitu moja unafaa ujue, mtoto anafaa kuwa na vyombo vyake. Wash them, put them aside, then wash these other dishes later. So don't be mixing them. These are the key things that I want us to put in practice before we start talking about the food that my child should be eating. Before you start asking questions on what should my child eat. So first, think about that. So today that has been nutrition part 1. Let's see each other on nutrition part 2, where we'll be talking about the food our kids are going to eat. Bye bye.